little bit behind in every department.
So start to their second half of the NBA season. Glad you're with us. The Lake Show here at Staples Center. They'll play again Monday at Golden State at Chase Center. That one's going to be volleyballed and controlled by McConnell. McConnell will bounce it now to Holiday. Holiday drives off the window, not there. Pretty good rebound by Gogan.
Look,
Indiana, as you mentioned, they're playing very aggressive defense so far. Matthews all the way. Matthews scores. Count it, and one. Wesley to the basket that often. Almost 80% of his shots this year are threes.
well, he's always been more of a spot-up three-point shooter. He hasn't really changed his game.
Half of the season, Lakers didn't have any. One of the few teams that can say that. Rebound Kuzma. It's been the biggest improvement in his game, Stu. The way he goes after and gets rebounds. Spin by LeBron. Hang in the air. Count it again. And one for the King. When Frank Vogel was initially hired, he had high praise for him, saying whenever we played the Pacers in all those playoff series, they had and were as well prepared as any team we ever went against. Here is McConnell, blocked by Montrez. That time from behind on the double. LeBron, here comes the train down the track. He can't score. What a foul. Are they going to count it?
Yeah, that's goaltending.
All right, count it to LeBron. So all of a sudden, LeBron getting aggressive. Montrez also on Team USA radar, as is LeBron. Montrez's defense improved. He took a lot of criticism for his defense last year in the bubble. He comes up limping a little bit. Kuz is open. He sets.
Caruso got a knee to the head.
Down it goes, but Caruso's hurt. And he's
well, he came in because Caruso got his head hit against the floor, and he had to go to the locker room probably to check him out to see if he's under the concussion protocol.
Boy, Alex has hit the floor many times and taken a lot of physical contact. And this one really hurt, you can tell.
He hasn't got one victory against Mr. Floor.
No. Undefeated?
Oh, Mr. Floor is he's like Father Time.
As always, 31-30. Lakers on top. We've only had 2 lead changes. Here's a 2-on-1, and Holiday goes all the way to score.
He had turnover and an easy deuce, and just like that, the Pacers recaptured the lead.
Aaron Holiday, the former Pac-12 scoring champ when he was at UCLA. Also was second in assists that year that he was the leader. Played 3 years for the Bruins. Oh, they nutmegged LeBron right through his legs.
Another look at what sent Caruso to the locker room. He hustles, but when he falls, his head bangs against the floor. There's no cushion there, and then he gets escorted to the Laker locker room to get checked out.
As I mentioned, just some nagging little injuries in that first half of the season cost Alex some games. Sabonis, he's been in check so far because it's been all about Brogdon. McConnell in deep, counted in the foul. One of the smallest on the floor, and he's going to get a percenter on the year. McConnell. That's it.
From the line?
From the line.
50%?
50%.
Oh, come on, read your numbers. Clean your glasses.
Well, he missed that one, didn't he? 50%. THT ball movement. Matthews open. Not going to get it. Sabonis goes up to get the rebound against Sabonis. He's in the top 10 in the NBA in rebounding, and they scored the other end with McConnell.
Well, the Lakers were up 31-30, now down 36-31.
Indiana's biggest lead 8, Lakers' biggest lead 4.
There's THT doing what he does best, and that's attack the paint.
You don't need to give me a letter grade, but just your impressions of THT getting that regular spot in the rotation in the first half of the season.
Well, he's been inconsistent. You know, he's had some good games. Then he's had some games where he's tried to do a little too much without reading first. And I think that's why Frank and the staff cut back some of his minutes, maybe following those type of games. So it's a process where, as a young player like he is, just got to learn to read first. It's read and react. Don't always be OC. When he's not OC, he's really a fine player.
Only 20 years of age, had a nice showing in the bubble before the playoffs as LeBron takes a seat, and then that ridiculous preseason for Horton Tucker that really opened everyone's eyes.
It shows what he can do, so it's all about him now doing it on a consistent basis.
Pacers on top by 3. We're in the second quarter from Staples Center. Hand off back to McConnell. He's going to attack. Damian Jones is in the game for the Lakers. Holiday's open. That's going to be woefully short. It goes right into the hands of Kuzma. Now we'll bring it up with the dribble, and Schroeder will move it to the left wing. KCP, good bounce. Oh no, stolen away. Holiday was right there. I thought Jones was open for an instant.
That's called helping the helper. That was a great play by Holiday.
Now, Jeremy Lamb, who's coming off of that torn ACL from last February, easing his way back in. Missed the first 13 games of the season. Good ball fake by Kuz. Here he goes baseline. He tried to throw it down and came up short on the challenge. Sabonis rides it up and throws it down himself. Timeout.
How often do you see it? A miss get longer.
4 minutes.
They turn it over again.
And Sabonis in very deep, and he scoops it up and in.
Great job of getting to the painted area there and just sealing the defender and scoring easily.
Giannis, whose father is a basketball Hall of Famer. That's going to be out of bounds.
It's going to be a foul on McConnell. That's the way you have to attack. I mean,
Women's Business Award Program recognizes women in leadership in Southern California in tribute to their contributions. The program awards up to 5 women in each of these categories: philanthropy, diversity, business, entrepreneurship, and promise. For more info, please visit Lakers.com.
Schroeder misses the first of 2.
As LeBron calls him, Dennis the Menace. And for an update on the Carew show, as Markieff comes in, here's Mike.
Yeah, Billy, so he's being evaluated in the back right now. You saw him go back to the locker room. They're going to know more at halftime, so coming out to start that third quarter, we should have a further update as to what his status is on the evening. He is a game best +7 so far. Really, the Pacers run started right after he went out of the game, and he is kind of the plus-minus king of this team right there with LeBron, and we saw that again tonight, Billy. His presence certainly missed already.
Yeah, that chemistry with he and LeBron, we noticed that the last couple of years. Brogdon tries to bounce, and that's out of bounds.
Right idea, just do it a little bit behind Sabonis.
And turnover story, Stu, 6 for the Pacers, 8 for the Lakers.
You know, talked about how the second chance points would be important. Well, Lakers haven't scored on second chance opportunities yet.
Yeah, and they're the team that gives up the most.
Yeah.
So you've got to take advantage of the other team's so-called weakness. Trying to get it to Jones. Markieff is open in the corner. He makes no mistake. Markieff on the good drive and kick by the Lakers. Markieff, the 31-year-old from Kansas, in his 10th year. Turner in the corner. Tapped around a couple of times, and now Schroeder with speed, and that's what he's got, an abundance of speed. Jones runs into a man. That's going to be charging as Sabonis took the charge. Little OC that time by Damian.
Yeah, I mean,